Hello and welcome to this video. My name is Ali Raza Zaidi. In this video I'm going to share you how we can set up a prepayment and do a transactions against a prepayment. So suppose that purchase order is $1,000 and we send him around $200 prepayment that our contract is due is a final, that whenever he delivered us some products and raise an invoice, we settle that amount in that prepayment. In some cases we have to send a full payment to a customer, and in some cases we settle a specific amount, and some cases we send a specific percentage against our total payment. For example, we set 20% as a prepayment, 30% as a prepayment, and in some cases that we have a contract, and that contract has mentioned that we have to do some prepayment. So how we do that? Let's start. So first of all, I have to go accounts payable, and there I go for, so let me collapse it, and then I go for a setup and then go for a accounts payable parameter. So here is a ledger and sales tax, a prepayment invoice. So here which prepayment invoice I want to settle. So I am going to settle against a generic and send me a notification or automatic bills. It show me that these are the group accounts for all 50. These accounts will be summary accounts, or liquid accounts will be hit whenever is the prepayment is settled. And second thing, I am going in inventory transactions, if for inventory management, and then posting profiles. So if I go on a purchase order, and here is a prepayment, so here is also we required that whatever is the transactions that can be hit against this account. So here I already said, because I'm working on a contoso data, so it is automatically set up for all items and all account. If there is a prepayment hit in these accounts, right? These are two basic setups we required. Now I'm going to create a purchase order. So for this I'm going again a purchase order, and then I'm going to purchase order create. I'm not interested at, right? And on a purchase order there is an option for a prepayment, right? Before that I'm going to create a one purchase order. I select a vendor. So this is my vendor, and from administration nothing is required. From a journal, I'm interested in raw material warehouse 11, and today accounting date, requested date, everything is that. Now there is no sale agreement, so I click on OK, right? I am going to select 99, so I am putting it's 100 units I required, right? Its amount is this, and again 100 pieces I required, right? So when I'm going to, first of all I'm going to confirm this. This order is confirmed. Now I'm going on again purchase tab, and then I click on a prepayment. Here it asks me about title, so I create ACME office supplies, right? So there are two options, one is fixed and second is percentage. I'm going with the percentage. I say I have to pay 30% as per my contract, and it automatically calculate the limit, remaining amount, how much consumed, total remaining amount, and prepayment I done or not. So I set a prepayment category, so prepayment is settled. So Microsoft provide one more utility, or you can say one inquiry, that it shows me that what is the status of prepayments. For this I am going again accounts payable, purchase order, and open prepayments. When I click on it, as per my system, I'm currently using a contoso data, and a recording of this video is happened on 10.0.39, and I am working on my own laptop. I'm running the VM on my own laptop. So you can see that account 101, right? Supplier vendor name is this, purchase order is this, description I set in front of you. USD and prepayment amount is, and unpaid prepayment amount is this, and no amount is still unpaid amount, means we just record but did not did a payment to a vendor. So this is the our criteria. Now I'm creating another window, duplicate it. If I go on invoice folder, so I just registered, but I did not put the invoice for a prepayment invoice, and then that invoice sent to as a confirmation to a vendor. So that I have to create a prepayment invoice. So now it told me that this amount is there, price match is failed, and I am putting the invoice date for today, 1st June, and I putting the number 007, invoice description, prepayment, right? And I am just not against any product receipt, so I'm just going to post it. 007, right? Our invoice is posted. So if I go again for an open prepayment, let's see what is situation here. So it is here, prepayment is this, remaining prepayment amount is this, and unpaid amount is this. So if I refresh it, you can see now invoice is registered, and now that is unpaid. We did not pay it yet, right? But it unposted, still 0. So for this I'm going into a vendor, again account payable and payments and vendor payment journal. So here I'm going to create a new vendor payment journal, right? Lines, and here I set account. I select this account, vendor is coming automatically. So here I am going to click on this settle transaction. So here it asks me about all the payments or transactions he had with us, but I'm interested in prepayment amount. So prepayment amount was 28,168. So that is that amount. Okay, 1st June 28,168.5. That I'm going to settle. Click on OK. So, and now I have to select the offset account. So I'm going to pay on the bank, and automatically it's coming. So I'm going to confirm and post it. It is done. So now if I go back to open transactions, so previously it is when I post a vendor's prepayment invoice, it is here in unpaid, it was here in unpaid prepayment amount, right? If I refresh it, it goes into unposted paid amount, right? And now I'm going to settle this amount in a purchase order. So this is against this purchase order. I'm clicking here. So I have 100 quantity, so I'm going to receive 50 of all those quantity, 50%, 100 quantity, 50% of this. For this I'm going to here and register the quantity. I am clicking on added and put here 50%, right? 50 save, not a 50%, 50 quantity, confirm registration, go back, then I'm clicking on a second, update line, again register, again add registration, click on a 50, right? Confirm registration, save. I have registered 50 from 100 quantity. Now I'm going on receive and click directly product receipt. I add a receipt number, I put R001. Okay, and instead order quantity I select the registered quantity. If I click on align quantity, it show me that 50/50 quantity is already received. I click on post. Now I'm going to create an invoice and settle it against a prepayment. For this, I'm click on an invoice and click on invoice button. Burn against the ordered quantity, but I am going to create invoice against the product received quantity, right? There are other options. Register quantity, without receiving it, we can create invoice against order quantity, register quantity, and services, but I'm going to select against our product receipt quantity. Click on OK. It asks me, click on OK. So it asks me that this quantity is there, so I'm going to click on match update status, right? And here is the option apply prepayment. I click on apply prepayment. It asks me that this amount is already available. I have option to settle it going to 100%, or I am going to use up 50%. So I'm going to put 20,000, right? 20,000, right? I'm not going for 100%, right? So I'm going to click on apply prepayment. So it gives a 20,000 and amount this settlement against this, right? And when I again match status and match product received, okay, cancel and click on post. Invoice number must be specified, so I'm going to invoice number invo 001, and invoice date I'm also adding from today and settled. Click on post. Let's go towards the prepayment inquiry and see what is status there. So I'm click here and then account receivable, and then go to all orders. I'm going into account payable, then see all purchase orders and open prepayments. So it show me that our prepayment amount was 28,168, remaining amount 0, unpaid amount is 0, and unposted paid amount is 8,168 because we already settled 20,000. If you like my video, thank you for watching. See you in another video. If you like this video, please subscribe our YouTube channel. See you in another video.